What's going on, everyone? Spanos here. Hope you're having a good day. Just wanted to sit back and talk about Battlefield 6 or 2021 or whatever they're going to call it. And hopefully we see a trailer here in a few weeks, sometime in April, probably the end of April. But just wanted to go over things that I hope to see, and I think a lot of the community hopes to see in the game. I'm an old man when it comes to gaming. I really got into first-person shooters at Battlefield 4. I never played 3. Hardline, Battlefield 1, 5. You know, I'm going to be showing those 3 in the background, basically. So, you know, just wanted to go over things that Battlefield 6 needs to be, in my opinion. They need to keep it simple. They really do. They need to get this game back to just being fun. You know, Battlefield 5, we don't need to talk about it. It wasn't a horrible game, but it had a lot of problems, you know, when it came to obviously not being finished and the anti-cheat for PC. But, you know, if Battlefield 6 or 2021, I'm just going to call it Battlefield 6 to keep it simple. You know, if it's crossplay, console players are going to have to be dealing with that too, and hopefully we can turn it off. You know, so definitely Battlefield 6 needs to be finished, but hopefully it's going to be. They have a lot of time for that. You know, no glitches. There's always going to be glitches in Battlefield games, but, you know, just glitches could be funny, but you don't want to be game-breaking glitches at any time. And it's balanced. Balance is really important. You know, everything needs to be balanced. And they're talking about the maps being twice as big and 128 players, which is fine, but bigger the game doesn't mean it's always better. So they better hopefully really take their time to balance the maps. No more flags, the right amount of vehicles, because it could just be a cluster if there's too many players on there. We all know that. I mean, it's like that now sometimes. So hopefully they implement a good strategy when it comes to making things bigger. You know, they need some kind of spotting system, and I know people are going to be mad at that. You know, a lot of people hate the spotting. I don't want Doritos running around like Battlefield 1 or 4, but it needs to be different from Battlefield 5. There needs to be something that helps with visibility, because at the end of the day, this is still a video game. If I wanted to play a sim, I would play, you know, a military sim. I would have to get a PC because I'm definitely a console player. I play PS4 and PS5 now. But they need to understand that this is a video game, and the community just wants to have fun. Yeah, we want realistic, you know, vehicles and uniforms and stuff like that, and we'll get that. I really believe that they're going to really come out swinging on this one when it comes to all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's still a video game, and we want Battlefield moments. And I think everybody wants that. We miss that. You know, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 gave you that, but, you know, not in like a Battlefield 4 or 3. You know, like I said, I haven't played it, but I definitely have seen it. You know, Battlefield 1 was a beautiful game. Battlefield 5 is a beautiful game too, but there's just that part of the game just wasn't there. They made things a little bit too realistic. They just got to step it back, you know, and I think a lot of people agree with me on that one. That's definitely my opinion when it comes to that. One of the most important things for me, and the reason why I almost stopped playing Battlefield 5, and I basically did, I mean, I play it now again, but I've given up on this part of the game, is the progression and the assignment system. I don't know what they were thinking. Well, I do know what they were thinking. They're thinking if the assignment systems are kind of tough, you know, they make them really specific, that it's going to keep people playing because they're going to want that skin. But in reality, I think it pushes the people away from the game. I don't want to have to try to get 10 headshots on a flag with a self-loading rifle in one round. And if I get 9, I don't get it, and then I have to reset. That's just not right in every aspect of the game. Like, anything you do in a game, it should carry over to the next game. I don't care if assignments take a long time. I don't care if they're really hard. But let me progress each game. Every time I pull a trigger, every time I revive, every time I resupply someone, every flag I take, I want to be able to progress towards whatever I'm trying for, whether it being a skin, whether it being a level, an attachment, you know, because we're going to get attachments now, hopefully, with the new game, because it's going to be modern. I'm pretty confident about that one. That needs to be there for me. I need progression. Like I said, I'm an old gamer. I love playing the game. It's fun. But I need to see progression. I like to see that meter move. You know, always moving forward. Always progressing into the game, whatever it might be. That's just important to me. I don't mind grinding. I will grind a game out all day. I love it. That's why I play these games. But I just don't want them to take me out of my gameplay. If I want to play the game, I want to play the game. If I have to change the game, you know, the way I play it for a certain gun to get unlocked or a certain thing, that's fine. But just don't make me have to lay prone in a corner with one leg up, waiting for someone to leave a flag so I can shoot them and get the score. I don't want that, and I don't like that, and it kind of makes me nervous because, you know, it's going to be a live service now. I'm pretty much guessing that. So they're going to have seasons just like, you know, Call of Duty has and basically every other game has. So I hope they don't go that route too much because, you know, a lot of other games are. But like I said, I don't mind grinding. Just, you know, keep it simple. Let us just enjoy the game and have fun. Like Battlefield is different than all the other games. You can jump in a vehicle, you can snipe, you can support people, you know, being a medic, being a support class. You can run around with like a chicken with his head cut off. You can do whatever you want in Battlefield, and that's what I just want them to keep going. And, you know, every game you can do that. Battlefield 5 and 1, you can still do all that stuff. So they didn't really change that. But, you know, they kind of, when it came to progression, going back to that, sometimes if you just wanted to be that player, you couldn't. And I understand there's going to be certain things that you need to do to progress into the next level or whatever, a skin or an attachment, and that's fine. Then you got to change up your playstyle. It's good to change up your playstyle. Kind of opens the door for other parts of the game that maybe you haven't played. So I agree with that part. But, you know, don't change that too much going back to that. You know, to me, Battlefield, it was always an escape. You know, it's always just kind of forget about everything, forget about your work day. And I just want to sit back and, you know, play Battlefield and have some fun. And I want some assignments to get done and, you know, some progression. Feel like I did something for that couple hours I played. So hopefully they just don't make that too hard. You know, and Battlefield 6, again, it's going to be modern. We're all pretty much agreed to that. You know, hopefully I think it's going to be. So that opens up the door for all kinds of stuff. You know, more customization. So, you know, it's not like a World War II or World War I game where you were kind of pigeonholed into what you can really do. So I'm looking really forward to everything we can unlock and all the new skins and uniforms and weapons even. You know, hopefully there's not too many lock-on weapons, but we'll see. I'm dreading that from Battlefield 4. That's just my opinion. You know, if they do it right, they implement it right, they'll be fine. You know, obviously there's going to be some kind of lock-on weapons or heat seeking or something like that. But, you know, in conclusion here, I just want the Battlefield community to be back the way it used to be. You know, I want the YouTubers, the content creators to just have some good videos out there. I love watching all the, you know, the ones I grew up on, the ones I watch now. Everybody having a good time just playing this game. I just want to have fun. I want to have some Battlefield moments. I want to see some new things implemented. Of course, you know, things are always going to be changing. I want things to get better and improve. But at the same time, we need to, I think, step back a little bit. I think they need to really look at what the community wants and what they've been asking for. And, you know, hopefully this time around they're going to do it. So couple weeks, I guess we're going to find out, at least get a glimpse of what the future holds, and we're going to go from there. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. All right, that's going to do it for me. I will catch everyone next time.